Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Bo again. So, today we're going to be talking about infrastructure and Flint 2.0, Benton Harbor, Michigan. It's a very familiar storyline, right? If you don't know, Benton Harbor, Michigan, it's a town of a little under 10,000 people, I think. And recently, the lead levels in the water went above 15 parts per billion. Now, there is no safe level of lead, okay, to be clear on that. But at 15 parts per billion, that's when the feds are like, yeah, you got to do something. Governor Gretchen Whitmer, initially there was what we will politely call a lukewarm response. Kind of, we'll fix it. And the timeline was 5 years. People found that less than acceptable. After criticism and a little bit of pressure, that timeline has been accelerated. They are now committed to having it done in 18 months. People inside the town, they will get free bottled water for the duration. I want to say that there's also something in there that allows homes that are qualified for Medicaid, that have children in them, they will be getting free abatement or reduced cost abatement for issues within the home. So this is yet another reminder that the United States' infrastructure is crumbling. It is decaying. It is old. It needs to be fixed. It needs to be repaired. The infrastructure is what allows the United States to function. Without it, it will cease. It will not run. It will continue to degrade. Now, with the speed at which there was a response and then a change under Whitmer, it's unlikely that we're going to see similar charges like are facing former Governor Rick Snyder. But this isn't over yet. This is one of those things we have to watch. The area of Benton Harbor, well, that's one of those communities that people in power tend to forget about if eyes get diverted for too long. So this is something that we need to continue to check in on every once in a while and make sure that, things are moving along the timeline that they should as quickly as possible. There is no safe level of lead, especially when you're talking about kids. So this is probably going to be a story that we continue to follow, that we continue to check in on every once in a while. And it should serve as a pretty decent reminder, as we talk about the infrastructure bill in D.C., and people talk about the debt ceiling and stuff like that. We're kind of at a point here with this where we don't really have a choice. This isn't something that can be ignored. It's not something that can be put off. This isn't an elective. This is something that has to be done. We have to repair the infrastructure in this country. We don't really have a choice on this. If your party claimed that they wanted to make America great for years, but when it comes time to actually put in the work and do what needs to be done to continue to allow the United States to function, well, you're nowhere to be found, or you're playing partisan games. I doubt your commitment to your cause. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.